Okay, so when I look at your font choices from the home, contact, and so forth, I'm not a big fan of the serif font for graphic designer or the text down here for if you can dream it, I can create it. It's probably not the, I like the text up here, Cinda Willis, but I'm not a big fan of these two fonts. And I'm not a fan of this type of font here because of the kerning and spacing sometimes makes it harder to read. So, like here, you know, what is that, an R or is that an S? Some people might have to think about that, and so up here at the top where it says GR, there's a space between R and A, but other places don't have spaces, so that I might have to, say, hey, avoid. Um, I kind of, I like this font here, but again, for these subheadings and that, I really would suggest go to a serif font as much as possible. So let's take a look at your Muse file real quick. Okay. I didn't see the one step done. Looks like you didn't create any character or paragraph styles. So in the instructions, if we go back there into the instructions, they have you go in and, oh, there we are, step 10. And this is something you do in InDesign and Illustrator as well. So what you do here is this what makes the life a lot easier. So like for example, if you go in and you decide I want to change this to a different font, let's make this again, um, well, let's say we go with that. You want to use it. So I'm going to create a paragraph style. I'm going to come down here and click on this. I'm going to double click on the name. I'm going to type in subhead. Now, anytime I want to apply that style design, so if I open up another page, I don't want to apply it, I just select my text, I click on subhead, it applies it. Now, the difference is where does character styles come into play? Well, character style is, for example, if you can dream it, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bold that, and maybe I'll change the color. Okay, so I'll add a character style, and I'll name this bold. And anytime I want to bold the text, I want to create that format, I just come over here, I select the word, I click on bold. And paragraph style is going to affect the whole paragraph. Character style affects what you have, phrases you have selected, for that purpose. So definitely want to work on that. Um, Navigation bar is set up nicely. The font, you just keep in, as you work with the font choices and so forth, keep in mind the states panel. When you click on the first button here, this opens up the option for rollover, mouse down, and active. That gives you options you can make changes to for different colors. And looks like you kind of semi did make those changes. So that's always a fun part of going in with and working with navigation bar. So it looks like